Hello, my Cancer friends. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Simone. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, and intuitive. And I'm going to be reading for you today. Hopefully, you'll gain something from my readings. I'm putting this in the timeless zone because whenever you find me, whenever you find the reading, will be the right time. So yeah, I hope that you'll enjoy the way I read, and welcome. Let's see what the cards have to say, what Spirit has to say to you. So my Cancer friends, one shuffle for you, one for your situation or partnership in love, and one for the third energy that the two of you make. Let's see what Spirit would like to offer at this time. So, first card, we have the Hierophant. There we go, the Hierophant. So, this is you right now, trying to put your best foot forward, trying to accept change. It comes under the number 5. The Hierophant does in the tarot. So it's you caught between two pillars. In other words, you moving from one situation into another. And it's kind of out of your control because this is something that the higher powers have decided, if you like. In a sense, it may feel like things are out of your control that are going on at the moment, and that you have to pick up a new road, a new direction, and you have to do that. It's kind of not so much a choice, it's more a feeling of it had to happen, or it's got to happen. There may be transport issues around you as well at the present moment. You may be experiencing perhaps delays, possibly being stuck in traffic more than usual, diverted traffic, so you can't go the way you would usually travel to work or to visit somebody or to get back home even. It's out of your control. I feel you've got a lot of loving, beautiful things to say that are currently in your throat area. It's like you're preparing your head. You're getting your ideas, or trying to get your ideas in order so that you can speak your truth. And it really isn't easy for you to do so, but it's a lot to do with the foundations of your life. Red being the base chakra, and you can see how much it's covering his body. So it's very important that we act here on earth exactly according to our spiritual requirements, and also the way Spirit is guiding us to lead our lives is saying, open up to a more spiritual world at this point in time. Try not to let fear get to you. You have a choice at this present moment in how you choose to handle this change. You can be led by your spiritual side, or you can be led by your materialistic side. It's a choice. Even when you're not making a choice and you're saying, no, I'm going to stand back and see what happens, I'll go with the flow, it's still a choice. So you are actually active even though you're passive. This does speak of marriage as well. This speaks of looking at commitments very, very carefully, wondering where to place our commitment to who. Very much also about where we work, how we work. Are we happy within our work? Do we feel that a change is good for us? Maybe not quite yet, because there are already changes going on in your life. Like I said, you're being diverted onto a new pathway. And some of that is just out of your control. I somehow feel the initial W may end up being quite important within these changes. The W being either on a first name or a surname. Warren comes into my mind here, but it comes into my mind not only because of the name Warren, but also it comes to me because of a rabbit Warren. It's like I'm watching this little rabbit go down the hole, wanting to just be quiet. And rabbits are generally not aggressive creatures. They're very sociable. They're very, let's say, open in a sense. And they're vulnerable. They're definitely vulnerable. They can be obviously hunted. And you may be feeling a certain amount of insecurity at the moment about your situation. Feel friends are coming to the rescue here. They're starting to appear around you to support you, to be with you. I feel if you're connecting to anyone that's losing their hair, I feel almost like you're saying, stop right there. Now this could be a father, a partner, a husband, even a child. But I get the sense that you want to say stop for the moment. Let me think. Let me work out where I am. I can't take any more. So, Cancer, do listen to yourself. I think it's really important at the moment that you really allow yourself actually to feel pain, to cry, to get things out of your system. There's nothing you can do at the moment to better anything, be it in a relationship or be it in a work relationship. The full extent of the new pathway opening up to you hasn't been shown to you yet. I also get the sense here actually that you may connect to an old building. You may live in an old building. You may be struggling, Cancer, with your willpower at the moment. I feel that's really important, that you understand that you are needing to find that extra willpower. You need to be listening to your solar plexus. It's something that maybe you haven't done for a while, but you definitely need to connect to your strength here, your willpower, your solar plexus. We've got a lot of yellow in the head area, and here in the back of the cloaks of these two people. So someone could be turning their back on you, and you're having to face up to that. And you need to find that willpower. You need to find it in your thought area so that your emotions don't overrun you. Okay, here you are as well, Queen of Swords. Now this is you handling the situation that you've been thrown into. You're having to protect yourself right now. You're being talked about, you're being perhaps analysed, perhaps you're analysing yourself. You are still keeping the door open on a situation because your hand is reaching through the sword. So you're still willing to communicate, you still feel passion for a person around you. You're willing to sit and wait for a little while till things calm down. You're trying to understand why you find yourself here. The situation that you find yourself in at the moment is also asking you to mature, to become this queen. And remember, this could be a male or female energy, it really doesn't matter. But you are being asked to become a queen, to be noble about what's going on. But definitely to speak your truth. Get it out there. I think it's very important as well not to worry about rejection at this point, if that's what you feel you're facing. Rejection, what is rejection? At the end of the day, there's someone for everyone. And there are times when we need to let go of people so that new people can enter our lives more appropriate to who we're becoming. It's possible that a relationship situation is requiring you to change and to handle things differently. And to be more will. Solar plexus power. You have a lot of people around you, you definitely do. You have support. You may also, excuse me, be dealing with an air sign person, being Libra, being Aquarius, being Gemini. And it feels to me like there is a real need to talk. There surely is. Both sides need to talk. If you are working under such a boss, then my sense is this person is not going to be over emotional. This person is likely to use more logic than anything else. And I feel a decision swooping down on you, actually. In fact, from a higher power. You may feel the solution is not fair, it's not working in your favour. But in fact, behind the scenes, it feels to me there's a lot more going on. So I would say hold up, there's news coming. It could be very interesting news or gossip, which could affect your situation. So remain open-minded for the time being. If you wear a shirt that you prefer to roll up the sleeves a little bit, or quite often wear short-sleeved shirts, then I feel your words are very important, actually, and will affect someone else. And Cancer, you don't always like to be direct. You're very, very aware of feeling. You're very emotional. At this point in time, it feels to me like your emotions are more under control. At certain times of the day. You may have a weak moment, let's say, around 12-ish midday. And then again, I feel a weak moment somewhere around 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. That could be time that could be time when your mind is a bit free. Actually, I've got a few fish, or what look to me like fish, in the card, in the head area here, in the crown. So I feel, yes, like a piece of news or gossip, something is coming your way, and it's going to make you stop and think before you act. There's a strong sound of an R here in someone's name that does affect you deeply. I feel it sits on a woman, actually, that the strong R sound. It could be right in the middle of the name, first name or surname. You're so innocent, Cancer. You're so innocent, you're almost angelic. What have we got underneath? It does want to show itself. We have the Four of Cups. Difficult to see a situation right now that potentially will bring more love into your life and not less. But you may be so concentrated on what you feel you've lost that you can't see what is. And there's a lot of love around you, that's for sure. So I would encourage you to concentrate on the good things in your life right at this moment in time, because things are out of your control. It's under the higher power. Your partner, oh, okay, this feels very much like a love situation here. Lots of communication that hurts. It doesn't mean that it's purposefully done, but that communication feels heavy right now. And you're having difficulties understanding what is true, what was true, what isn't true, how much of the past was true. There's a great difficulty at the moment with those thoughts, and a sense of being in lockdown, as in I can't do anything to change anything. There's a sense here of I'm doing my best to carry my pains and deal with it and try and be strong. But it's difficult to be strong right now. Too much has been said. I feel with Cancer that you are feeling like you've got no chance at the moment. But remember, there is a lot of love around you. There is a lot of support. Learn from the past, but don't make it a heavy burden for yourself. You've got to raise your way of thinking. You may also be in the longer term thinking about moving or having to move. Again, with the Hierophant, I always see the keys as a crossroads, of course, and literally one where new keys come in. Physically, I mean. You've got the 9 and you have the 7 here. So with the 9, it really is like you're facing the end of a situation. And with the 7, it's very much, this is the way it has to be. Somebody's running away, somebody's getting away, somebody's off. Nothing you can do about it right now. So bide your time, Cancers, people, and reflect. Inner reflection is always good. Find your peace. Try at the moment not to search for anything as such. I think it's a question of getting used to the changes that are occurring or appearing now. But I would say for the past 2-3 years, this has been in the offing. This was meant to come in so that you're being spiritually realigned in order for you to be able to connect in another relationship. It may be something you don't want to hear from me, but it's time to move on, start something new. And don't let your negative thoughts block you. It's very, very important at this moment in time that you understand that Spirit is stepping in for your own good. It's exposed the truth. Spirit wants you to see the truth and move on. And maybe on some level there might be a feeling of betrayal here. Only you can know this. Yes, certain things have taken place behind your back here. It's life. Each of us has to take on board what we feel comfortable with within our actions. We're none of us in control of somebody else's actions. Someone wants to go. Maybe it's you that wants to go, Cancer. Okay, let's have a look. What else? Okay, King of Pentacles. You're being moved, definitely. Be careful how much you're drinking at the moment. You might want to drink a bit too much to forget or to help you. No, that's not the answer. The answer is be practical. You may have an earth sign that you're dealing with. You may be attached to an earth sign. Someone loyal. This could actually end up being a good friend to you. That would come the earth signs come under Capricorn. They come under Taurus, and they come under Virgo. So it's quite possible you have someone like that in your environment who's very, very supportive right now. Go to that person, be with that person, spend time with them, they're good for you. This is a chance to create something better in your life, something solid. This important change was meant to occur in order for you to build your willpower. It doesn't mean you have to fully concentrate on the material life, however, as a way of escaping emotion. No, it's actually teaching you to build more solid relationships in the future and make a better judgment. So take the positives. If any of you are lacking hair in any way, and perhaps you've got a hairstyle that's a bit pointy, and you like your hair a bit pointy, then I feel a lot of music. I feel you could be going somewhere that's a little bit out of the way. You may need to let your hair down at this point and just have some fun, because things are heavy around you. But you do have support, Cancer, you do. You're well liked. If you're blonde, if you're blonde, maybe being of service, then I get the sense that you're going to be quite popular. I feel Italy, I feel Greece. I feel you're starting on a good road. Even though it might feel like a heavy road, it's actually a good road for you. Just be careful with drink. So for now, I hope that helps you, Cancer. Thank you for listening. And again, I'm Simone. You can find me on my website, simonepsychicmedium.com, and or here on YouTube, Simone Psychic Medium, on Facebook, Simone Psychic Medium. And just to finish off, I wanted to close off with this energy, this card, because it actually matches this one. It's a double up of the Four of Cups. Okay, so it's the promise of better things to come. You can be sad for a while, but don't wallow, because it won't be good for you. There's a promise of better things to come. And so as we come out of, as we come out of autumn, winter, so to speak, we come more into the summer months, which is what we're heading into. There is an offer here which you shouldn't miss, an opportunity not to be missed. Okay, a proposal, something coming out of the blue, totally unexpected, could change your world. Look at it as positive. It feels positive. Okay, it will be supportive for you. It will. So thanks for listening, Cancer, and I hope that this has helped a little bit. Thanks again for listening. Bye for now. Hi. Oh,